Hi, and welcome to Tauros All Access. I'm Lauren Hill, joined by Evan Epstein, and you are here for the Wednesday edition, also known as the episode that we get to talk to one of our Minotauros coaches. So you had the opportunity to talk to head coach Cody Campbell. How did that go today?
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Tauros pick up games 1 and 2, and I think the atmosphere is definitely high going into game 3, but at the same time, there's a job not done mentality. Still have to finish off 3 wins to advance to round 2 of the playoffs, and that's something that Cody Campbell made very clear. I'm here with head coach Cody Campbell. Coach, how did it feel to go into Austin, Minnesota, and take the first 2 games of round 1?
Yeah, I mean, it's important, obviously, and important to have a lead in a series. But it's a race to 3, and nobody's there yet, and I think our group understands that.
After Friday's game, I think a lot of people had a feeling that the Bruins were going to come out hot on Saturday. They outshot the Tauros 20-7, but it was scoreless into the first intermission. How did the team absorb that punch and continue to stay strong against the Bruins on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, anytime anybody gets beat on night 1, night 2 is the start is normally strong for that team. So something that we expected. I thought we did a good job of defending against them. They put pucks to the net, and they had some chances for sure. But I thought we did a pretty good job defending against them. And then, anytime you get out of a period or start of a game on the road, 0-0 is not a bad thing.
Game goes to overtime, tied 1-1. You go to the locker room for that extra intermission. What's your message to the team?
Yeah, I mean, just we had some chances to take the lead late in that game, so just to continue to remain positive, and at that point, somebody's got a chance to go out and make a play and make a pretty fun night for everybody. So that's a fun and exciting situation for the players to be in, and Jesse went out and made a good play with the help of bats driving the net and opened some space up. So it was good to see. It was good to finish it early for sure.
Yeah, you talk about Jesse Holla. It seemed like his speed and finesse were on full display on the overtime winner. What impact did he have all weekend against the Bruins, and even beyond that, what impact has he had all year long?
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously one of our leading scorers, a guy that has produced a lot over the course of the year, and I thought Jesse did a good job of engaging physically and fighting for ice and fighting for pucks over the course of the weekend. So it was nice to see him, even though we didn't score in the first 60 minutes or have a point, I don't think, but it was good to see him generate and also play really strong defensively.
It seemed like the defensive pair of Adam Mahler and Landon Fleming were on the ice a lot. They had the 2 top plus minuses on the Tauros. What type of impact do you think they had this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, they've been really, really solid for us all year. So nothing, I guess we didn't expect to see out of those 2 and in that pairing, and they defend hard and can also chip in offensively, as we've seen.
And finally, Lucas Svedin, 83 saves, allows just 1 goal per night. You talked last week about how goaltending is maybe the simplest job in hockey, but how did he just stand up this weekend for the Tauros?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we did a really good job in front of him, and he made some timely saves for sure, but it's a team effort, and a number of shots that we blocked and lanes we were able to get into and pucks we were able to clear and stuff. It all goes, goaltending included, towards playing good team defense. So we were happy with that over the course of the weekend.
With the Bruins being down 2 games in the series, how do you think they're going to come out on the road on Friday night?
We've got to expect their best.
And finally, the first period went scoreless on the road, both games out in Austin. Those first 20 minutes, what do you expect to see at home?
I mean, there should be good energy in the building. Like I said, we've got to expect their best, so we've got to bring ours. And I have confidence in our guys that if we do that for a long enough period of time, the ice will start to tilt our way.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
And I think once again this weekend, as we talked about, those first 20 minutes are going to be very important for the Tauros. You saw last Saturday, the Tauros kept the Bruins off the board despite a shooting barrage. You know that the Bruins are going to come out hot down to their very final game. It's win or go home from here on out in the series for the Bruins. So you have an idea they're going to come out firing, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but for the rest of the episode, we do have a Visit Minot video for you. So we had a handful of players were able to go to this one, and it was the Traveling Axe. So they actually no longer have a storefront location in downtown Minot. They are transitioning to be mobile, so you are able to contact them and order maybe for like a party or anything like that. They can travel to you with all the supplies from axe throwing to throwing ninja stars to just spears, all the things. Literally, it was so much fun. So please enjoy this video. Hi, I'm Lauren Hill with the Minotauros, and today I am here at the Traveling Axe with Visit Minot. We have a lot of players here that are going to be throwing some axes. Let's see how they do.
Feeling good. Haven't done this before, but I'm getting the hang of it. Probably the best one here. Strategy here. We're gonna work hard on our foot technique here. I'll probably hit the bullseye, but if not, we're just getting points. You know.
My strategy is to win this game.
That doesn't even make sense. All right, that's 2 or no?
3. What is that?
1, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Let's try slick.
Bang! Come on, tight game.
So I need to pull off a 5 here. All right. So I'm a lefty, so I'm not a righty. All right. So he told me I could do this. All right. So all I do is back up. Ready? Let's go in motion. Ready? Let's go. No! All right. Best axe wins. Let's go. Let's go. Tie game. Tie game. Hubert Clark, John Small. Same time? All right.
No! Play with the big dogs today.
Now let's try here. Let's play for real.
Okay, all right. 7.
Bragging rights. Bragging rights.
Nice throw. Woo! That thing has some recoil to it. 3 to almost a broken foot.
Why are you carving it What do you mean? Mine stuck, yours didn't. Simple.
We hunt bears in Latvia.
I hope you enjoyed that video with our players and the Traveling Axe. Like I said, they've moved to be mobile, so if you do want to rent them out in any way possible, they're on Facebook and they do have a website. But other than that, we are back home this Friday against the Austin Bruins.
And hoping that Friday is the only game this weekend. Tauros have a 2-0 series lead. If the Tauros win Friday, that'll be it for the series, and they'll move on to round 2. If the Tauros lose on Friday, that'll force a Game 4, which will be Saturday, 7:35 p.m. as always. So make sure you're buying your tickets If you buy tickets for Game 4 and the Tauros win in Game 3, that will become a ticket for the first home game of the second round of the playoffs. We don't know when that day is because the Tauros would have home ice if they played the Aberdeen Wings, but not if they were to play the Bismarck Bobcats. But nonetheless, make sure you get your seats for both days this weekend at that QR code to the left of Lauren. It's going to be a fun time here at the Pepsi Rink. I know I'm looking forward to my first playoff game here at Mesa Arena.
I am too, and like Evan said, we want you here. We want every bell and whistle that you have, every jersey that you can sport. Please wear it this Friday. Click this link as many times as possible. Get your tickets, please. We want you here. And that'll do it for today's episode of Tauros All Access, and we will see you tomorrow.